In my hands right here is the latest offering from Magicshine. This is the Monteer 12,000. That's right, not 1200, add an extra zero, 12,000. This ain't your granddaddy's high-powered LED. This is serious. Now, I'm not going to do a full-on review right here. I might do that later. But if you've come here to try and figure out whether you should buy this thing or not, I'll say this. If you want the biggest, baddest mountain bike light on the planet, if you want to make everyone else around you feel inadequate about their own light setups, if you want the ultimate confidence to send it, then yes, get this thing. It's amazing. However, there are a couple drawbacks with the light, which I'll just go through now. The first being the size of the battery that's needed to power this monster. So for reference, right? So this is the MJ902S battery. Pretty standard. This is its big brother, the MJ906S battery. So it's definitely not twice as big, but maybe 150% bigger. It is noticeably bigger. This is the battery needed to power the 12,000. Look at the size of this thing. It is insane. Right, so here's like a standard size water bottle, and this is the 12,000 up against it. Pretty similar weight, maybe this is slightly heavier. So just know that if you're going to be running this thing and you're on a water bottle, you're basically running 2 water bottles. So that actually causes a couple complications with how you're going to mount this thing. In an ideal world, I like to put it on the underside of the top tube so it's nice and it's out of the way. You don't have to run a cable too far. But if you've got a full sus bike and you're running a water bottle, you've got the shock in there, good luck. I'd say 95% of riders are not going to be able to get this inside their front triangle. And I reckon that leaves you with about 2 options, which I do them both. The first is to install it on the top of the top tube. And I do that on my e-bike because it's a nice wide frame and it just sits there really well and it doesn't rock back from side to side. It's a little bit more in the way up there, but I found it's not too bad. Now on my analog bike, because it's a thinner tube, you can't really mount it up there as well. It tends to rock, you can hit it with your knees, and so it's not a great spot for it. And so what that's led me to do is to install it on the underside of the down tube. Now, is that the safest place for it? Probably not. Is it going to get damaged or stone chips, that sort of thing? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But I found it's just the best place for it. Now, I didn't pay for the light, so maybe I don't care as much as you will, but I found that's just the best place to run it. Now, the second main issue I have with it is how it mounts. So on all their other lights, it's Garmin mounting. So this is the 906S. It's in, bang, and it's out. Really quick and easy. I leave this on the bars, it's really fast. Now, because of the size of the light, they haven't gone with Garmin mounting, they've gone with their own proprietary dual clamp. So just for reference, the 906S, the size of it, this is the 12,000. And because of the size of this thing, that's why it needs the dual clamp, which causes a couple issues. It just means you have to take it on and off every time, so there's a little bit more setup and pack up time. Now, one of the benefits of the dual clamp is it fits directly around your stem, and so the light is dead center of your bike, so it's the perfect beam, and it's not off center. It also makes your bike just look a lot more aesthetic, so I love that. But again, it just takes a little bit longer to put it on and take it off your bike. Now, is it a deal breaker? For me, no. I grab it every time. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to set up and pack up, but for me, it's worth it. Now, do I wish I could just leave the clamp on and take the light off? Yeah, maybe that'd be nice. Maybe if they could do something different besides the hex bolts to speed it up a little bit. But again, it's worth it for me. So if you can handle those 2 drawbacks, they're the 2 main issues. If you still want to buy one, I've got a little link down below. You can buy it off the Magicshine website. There's no discount there, but it just lets them know that I'm sending you there, which helps me out. So Magicshine actually reached out to me a few months ago and asked if I wanted to do some product testing for them, and I did, so I've got a pretty good idea about the light. Now, they actually did ask if I wanted to make a little promo video for them, and we got started. I then had to go and do some surgery, so I'm off the bike. I can't ride anymore. I didn't get it all finished. So long story short, they didn't want the footage, so I'm saving it for here. So this is not a promo video for the light, but if I was to make a promo video, it would go something like this. Okay, so that's the first look and first ride of the Magicshine Monteer 12,000. Thanks again, Magicshine, for sending it to me. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below and I might make a follow-up video out of them. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. It really helps out the channel. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.